guys, I'm Laura from Völur, and I'm here to talk to you about my electric violin effects pedal chain, and share with you a little bit about what works well for me, not only in a metal style, but for a good psychedelic or a good rock tone as well. And to start with, I'll introduce you to my violin. This is made by Vector Violins, handmade in Nova Scotia. And the kind of pickup it's a twin hybrid Barbara transducer pickup. So you're already starting with an excellent level of clarity across the strings. And this is the Prodigy Pro model. It's got 6 strings, and I really love this fiddle. I've got that going straight into my MXR 6-band EQ. In an emerging situation, I could use this to deal with feedback issues, but most of the time I'm just using it to even improve an already high quality ingredient going into my effects here. Secondly, this is the new little Crybaby, Baby Crybaby by Dunlop, which is super adorable. I'll play that for you. So if you want to sound like Simon House in Hawkwind, it's a great pedal for you. Next up, this is the Electro Harmonics Pitchfork. It's an octave and interval shifter. You can do 2 octaves above or below. So I'll start out with, I'll give you the major third here. So you're hearing octave above and below. How I like to use this, so you can use it for a lot of quirky harmonization. I like to go up to 2 or even 3 octaves below my pitch when my bass player is taking a solo. I'll turn the blend up there so that I'm able to allow him melodic room. So yeah, extremely versatile, pretty magical. I've got the Pitchfork going into, this is the Heavy Empress by Empress Effects, I believe based in Ottawa, Ontario. And why I love this pedal is you've got 2 options. You've got heavy and heavier, and each side you can completely customize the equalization of. So for example, on the heavy channel, I've got the gate on aggressive. I have scooped the mid frequency at 250 hertz just a little bit, and let's take a look at what that sounds like. So if I'm doing something choppy, the gate allows me to not sound too sloppy. Alternatively, on the other side of the pedal, this is the heavier side, I've got the gate completely off, so you're going to hear a beautiful decay with the violin bow. And I'm actually boosting the mids a little bit for a really nice solo tone. There's that decay there. All right, so moving forwards, I am super excited about the Amnesia Delay by Alexander effects. I used to have the old Electro Harmonics first edition Memory Man, and I was looking for something that could do similar things in a smaller package, and this does even more than that. There are 3 different delay mods on here. The first one, you get more of a natural, I'm just going to turn this off so we can hear this. You get a natural sounding delay. Better bring up the time and the repeat here for you. And then you've got 2 others. This one sounds a little more aggressive as the decay repeats. Alternatively, I really like this one. It sounds just a little bit murky. And I also like to turn the pedal slightly towards the chorus side. Leave the mix up, take out the time and the repeat so I can use this just to enhance my tone. Just a little bit of a chorus sparkle there for you. This is running into the Electro Harmonics 360 looper. I could do a whole video on this showing you how to make loops, but basically it's 1 touch to record, 2 taps to overdub. What sets this one apart from the other small loop pedals, in my opinion, is that you've got the ability to save 11 different loops. So I actually, I've cheated here, and I pre-saved a drone from a synthesizer at home. So let's hear this D drone. So then I'm able to bring this into my live show, such as parts of the Völur material where we have some pretty dynamic parts starting in a little bit of a mellower tone. And lastly, we've got the Digitech by Polara, the Polara Digitech, and it is an incredibly compact, amazingly versatile reverb box. You've got a whole bunch of different tones, like your typical plate, your room and your spring, your hall, as well, and which all sound great. But I'm a particular fan of, you've got a reverse modulated and a halo effect. I'm just going to show you what the halo sounds like. It's got a really, really unique delay. And I'll bring that up a little bit more so you can really hear those little fairies dying. And it also has a really great option of having your trails off or on this pedal. I've got them on, so in the event that I silence the loop without remembering to fade it out, I've got something to compensate for a natural delay on that. And lastly, I've got everything going through my volume pedal. And I glossed over, this is the micro amp here, which I use as an additional, it's just a clean boost, almost like a safety. Sometimes, depending on the room, depending on the amplifier, I want that in place after my distortion. So I'll just noodle a little bit. Thank you so much for tuning in.